Okay, so let's talk about RFID reads at the exit. One of the biggest advantage of having RFID reads at the exit is that the retailer has the information of what actually is walking out the door, opposed to just getting an event and knowing that something happened. One of the limitations of EAS is that if one piece of merchandise walks out the door, you're going to get one alarm. If 5 pieces of merchandise walk out the door, you're going to get one alarm. With RFID, even though you get that same alarm, the retailer will get all the detail of all those 5 pieces of merchandise that walked out the door. That way, even if they don't recover the merchandise, they could identify what was lost, and if they're in an out-of-stock situation caused by that theft, they could actually replenish and avoid being into that out-of-stock situation for long times and having lost sales. So I'm going to show an example here. I'm going to pretend I am a thief. I'm going to grab several pieces of merchandise here, and I'm going to walk up as if I were a thief. So obviously, as I do this, I'm setting off the alarm. Obviously, that visual alarm, just like the typical EAS alarm. Now, I'm a good thief, so I'm going to return these to this rack, but let's simulate that actually the person walked off, did not recover, the retailer did not recover the merchandise. And now what's going to happen is that merchandise it left without going through the point of sale, regardless if it had a one-time use tag or it has a hard tag. It's going to create a loss event. In the case, if it has a one-time use tag, which every tag obviously is supposed to leave with the merchandise, but it has not gone through the point of sale, it's going to end up in a loss report. That means that the item was a known stolen item because it never went through the point of sale. If it walks out with a dual technology tag, meaning a hard tag, obviously that's supposed to get removed at the point of sale, and that's also a known loss item. So that's also going to end up in the loss report in the TrueVUE reporting. So let me get back to the screen. I'm going to switch my screen so you could see the actual reporting, what that looks like. I'm going to put it on your screen so you could see that. So this is TrueVUE reporting. So what you're seeing here are different reports within TrueVUE. So you'll see reports that are related to the inventory. There are compliance reports in terms of how the system is being used so the management can have visibility when the cycle counts are occurring. There's exception type reporting to outline when you have an out of stock, when items have been misplaced. And if you look on the bottom right-hand side, you're going to see loss reports. So that's where merchandise that has not been properly checked out at the point of sale, meaning that it walked out with a one-time use tag that has not been checked out properly, or it walked out with a dual technology tag. And obviously, without going through the point of sale, it means it was a known loss, and it's going to end up in this report. So I'm going to click on this, open the report, and it's going to show all the items that have been stolen within a specific period of time. So now what you notice here is you're not just getting alarms, you're getting the detail of all the information. Obviously, this chart on the top is telling me what time of the day I'm having more events at the door. But right below it, you'll get the details of all those particular events. So you have, obviously, the time and date stamp from all the information, which you're going to get that from a typical EAS. What you don't get from the EAS, and you do get with the RFID, is the detail of the actual item that was lost. So you see, you get the item details, you get the SKU number, you get the size, the price point, etc. Now, today is today's date. I walked out with several shorts, and here are the items. So you as an LP professional, you would be able to see this report, and you'll notice that there are 3 items here that are very similar, just different sizes, same price point, and they walked out at exactly the same time. So what that's telling the end user is that multiple items got stolen all at the same time. They're all different sizes, and it'll give them the detail of all of that particular item. Now, another interesting integration piece that we do here, aside from integrating the loss prevention with the RFID, you could also click on this link, which is actually going to pull the video from that specific event. So I'll click on that, and it's going to pull the event. It's going to pull the video of that event. Obviously, here's a few seconds before that event, showing me talking there, but it's going to show basically me grabbing the merchandise and walking out the doors. That way the retailer can actually see what actually was stolen right before the event. Now, again, that's adjustable to the retailer's needs. It could be a few seconds before, a few seconds after. That's all customizable by the retailer. The idea is to know what actually happened in the transition of that particular event. So again, to summarize, what having the big benefit of having RFID reads at the exit is having that visibility and insight of what's actually walking out the door, opposed to just getting an event that something was stolen. And the idea behind this, even though the merchandise is not recovered, is that you could replenish in a timely basis to avoid being in an out-of-stock situation.